Hello everybody, welcome back to another LEGO Fit YouTube video. Today we are talking about set number 75337, the ATTE Walker. Oh my goodness. Before we get into our review, I just want to say, I think this is $140, retail price $140, 7 minifigures. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think this might be a steal. Let's get on to the minifigures. The first minifigure that we got here is Clone Commander Cody Phase 2. And boy, have I been waiting forever for a Phase 2 Commander Cody. So happy we finally got one, even though I'm making this review 2 years after the set came out. It is, I mean, the minifigure is beautiful. Here's that face print underneath. He's got an angry face, which is a lot different. He's got the scarring. So it's not a standard, Clone Trooper face, which I'll show in a second. He's got that orange visor. That is a little low on his head, but I think it's fine. You can angle it up a little more if you feel like it. Here he comes with the blaster. I'm going to get rid of that for now. Orange arms. Chest printing is amazing if it focuses. Chest printing looks really good with his little badge up here. I love how they did the gray torso, unlike Fox. And leg printing looks good. Here's that back for you. He's got his little jetpack back there. I wish they made it a build instead of a print, but hey, I think this is a really good figure. In this set, you don't get one, you don't get two, but you get 3 2/12 Clone Troopers, which is, I mean, I think it's great. I think that the set should have came with 4, honestly, instead of 3, but still, that's a minor critique. They're all identical, so I'm just going to review the one. Here's that face underneath. Everybody has this face. Almost every clone has that face. Helmet. I mean, helmet holes are rough. I know. Of course, the design is still a little weird on the helmet. It should be a lot more like a triangle, a lot more narrower. But I think the printing elsewhere is really good. Really solid minifigure. I'm glad that we finally get 3 of these. Another Clone Trooper we get in this set is a Clone Gunner. This minifigure looks really good. I think the last one we got was 2016. I think this one is a huge upgrade. That helmet, here's that face underneath. The helmet looks really good. All these scratches and scuff marks, and I think it suits it really well. This chest printing is amazing. Got this little satchel or piece of armor. Legs are normal as like a normal face too. Sorry. And then the back, some straps, and yeah. So really good figure, and that's your Clone Gunner. And then to put up a fight against the giant ATTE, they give you 2 normal battle droids. Nothing new about them. So it's a battle droid. We love them, and yeah, that is your battle droid. Now I'm not counting this as a minifigure, but here's a build of the spider droid, or dwarf spider droid, and I mean, it looks good. I like the cannon. I like how there's no stud shooter on it. I really like the build of it. It's a good design. It's just not accurate to the scene at all. I think we should have gotten a crab droid. I believe we've never gotten a crab droid, so that would have been an amazing new thing to add to your collection. Instead, they gave us they went lazy. They're lazy route and gave us a dwarf spider droid, which we've already seen before. But he's got a cannon. He's got eyes. All of his legs can rotate. And yeah. So you have this and your 2 battle droids to help fight off against the massive ATTE that we are going to review right now. Let me tell you, I was extremely impressed with this design and build that LEGO made for the ATTE. I think this set is freaking beautiful. It is a beast. Let's get a minifigure in here. Here's a Clone Trooper. There is your Clone Trooper compared to the ATTE. Like, this thing is massive, and no pun intended. But yeah, like the real scale of this, like, it's just insane. Let's get on to the interior. So there are multiple points that you can access the interior from. Obviously, you can access the cockpit in here. All you got to do, you got these little, pull this out like so. You got 2 little control panels in there, and you got a seat for your minifigure. Here's your minifigure put on, as you see him through the window. And all you got to do is slide him in just like so. You can see him through the 3 windows, and that is how you access the cockpit. You can enter the back of this by pulling this out like so. That goes down like that, and you can flip this up, And inside, you got a really nice interior. You can also lift this, and you can move these out just like that. And you can really, I mean, I got big hands, so you can really get your hands in there to access this. So you kind of got a little hallway here. Obviously, it's blocked off by something we'll get to in a second. But you got multiple little things. You got, I mean, you can hold 2 weapons here with these little jumper pieces. There's another weapon stand right here, which can actually come out, and you can do whatever you want with that. Goes back on like so. You have 5 seats to put your minifigures. Sadly, we only have 5 clone troopers, and I mean, you need to fill out the rest of the spots, so wish we had a few more clone troopers to really fill this out. But in between the seat here, you got like a fire extinguisher, you got a mug here, you get another place to hold a blaster, and then at this seat, it's a little special because you have a little control panel right there, which is really, it's a sticker, not a print, but it's a new sticker piece, and it's really blurry to see. There you go. But you can have a guy control that, and he can control these cannons out here. But unlike the 2013 ATTE, this is not the only interior you get. So last but not least, right atop this cannon here, you can lift this back, and you can also open up these to get a little better interior space. Lego figured, and Lego knew that this is going to be a very crammed space, which thank God they came and prepared, and you can actually take this out and put your minifigures on that way instead of having to dig your fingers in here to, you know, super good idea by Lego. That is what it looks like in there, though. You got a little rack over there for some thermal detonators, and then moving over, not trying not to knock anything over, you got a little crate right here. Not much in here besides like hollow floor, which is what you put your minifigures on here. Let me put my minifigures on here real quick. And there's a wrench, by the way. Now, here are your 2 clone troopers. All you gotta do is set them back in a place like this. And you got another spot to store your clone troopers. I think it's amazing that they had this little extra space, but Lego decided, you know what, let's give them an interior so that it's not, you know, like the 2013 ATTE, that was just a failure with this section. So, really good. Close it up like this. Drop that down. And now you can put, I mean, was that 9? You can put 9 minifigures inside. 8. I stand corrected. I was counting this up here, which I'm not going to count as interior because I'm the exterior. Well, now getting to the exterior, I think this is a beefy build. This looks really good. Multiple play features all around this exterior. Let's go from front to back. So here at the front, as you can see, you know, you got your cockpit to drive the thing. You got 4 mini ball turrets that can just shoot at, I mean, I don't know what is standing a chance against all of these cannons. You got some, like, lights right here, so you can see your enemies in the dark, I guess. I mean, it's hard to see, but, and I mean, it's not hard to see. There's this giant cannon up top, which you can take your clone gunner, and you can put them up here. There's a little control panel right there that you can go, and this thing moves 360 degrees, and cool part is that it also, the cannon moves up and down, sort of. You gotta come out here to angle it down. I'm not sure if that's intended, but it's there. There's your clone gunner all seated, and there are 2 stud shooters on either side that you can shoot off like this, and now I gotta go find those. But anyways, the rest of it looks really good. Everything you see, like, these are all of these are stickers. Sadly, we didn't get any, we got very few printed pieces, but most of these are mainly just stickers. But the design around everything looks really good, top, bottom. Here at the back, you got 2 more turrets, or cannons to shoot at your enemies from behind. And then the other side is nearly identical with a few different, like, sticker pieces. But it's basically identical, and this looks really, really freaking good. So, you want to take this somewhere else? I mean, it is, you can definitely pick this up from underneath. Like, it is a very sturdy set. Like, it's built very well. But Lego knew that it might be a little more difficult, you know, so you don't break the feet off. So they added a handle right here. It's a really nice handle. You got good space in between the cannon. As I'm saying that, I can't get my fingers there. But you can take the handle up like this and just lift it up. I mean, it is a sturdy design. Like, that thing is not breaking off. As you see, I'm shaking it pretty well. That handle is really built into there perfectly. You can see how the feet just dangle. And super cool part. This weighs enough to where if you just drop it, all the feet go into, its normal position. These are a little more looser, as if they're not really on the ground. These four are keeping the weight. But that is how you pick up the ATTE. The only problem, though, is that this ATTE does have a harder time rebalancing itself on softer surfaces like carpet. Like, you got to really go in there and adjust it all because it feels like it's going to break. Like, pick it up, set it down. Well, it looks good on this side. But, like, here over on this side, everything's kind of, well, you know what I mean, guys. But the design for this thing is amazing. I think Lego knocked it out of the ballpark. And for $140, I mean, I think that's a steal. I think you're getting such a good deal. 7 minifigures, $140, man, I cannot speak. Really good design. The only flaw I have with this set is that I think we should have gotten another 212 Clone Trooper. I think only 3 isn't enough. I think we should have gotten 4 to really fill it out. Especially because there's no battle packs or anything. This is as of 2025. There's no battle packs or anything to get another 212 Trooper. So, really wish they had included more, but still, amazing set. Well, now we're at the end of our review. I can say I'm going to give this set a 9.5 out of 10. I think this is the closest we've gotten to 10 out of 10. I'm not sure. I have to rewatch some of my videos. But just one more 212 Trooper would have just nailed it out of the ballpark, giving it a perfect score. Like, I think for $140, I really think you're getting your money's worth here. I think it's an amazing set. It's been out on shelves for 3 years now. Like, go pick it up as soon as you can. Hopefully this review changes your opinion on it too, for a better reason, I hope. But amazing set. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.